and welcome to a lovely little Let's Play.
Hello guys, so today we are here playing FTL, and this is a game that I've played pretty extensively, but Kelly's never played before.
Very true.
Alright, so we're going to start out with just the basic Kestrel setup, just the normal boring humans, but we're going to change their names.
Right. So explain to me exactly the formula of this game. Is it a RTS? Is it a strategy?
No. It's we'll get into it in a second. It's kind of like a almost like text adventure, but in space, and then it also has to do with like a really interesting battle mechanic that it has too. So I'll show you that in a second.
Yeah.
Put our names in here.
You ever played Zork?
I have a long time ago. That's
Solid game.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. What should we name this third guy?
Dillstroy?
Dillstroy. Perfect.
Indeed. You know, we should do a PS1 Let's Play.
If I figure out how to do that, then let's do that.
Yeah.
We're going to play on hard because we're not bitches,
Right.
and advanced content is on.
Indeed.
Oh, right, and we need to name we're going to rename the ship because
Right.
it's a dumb name. So, what is our ship named?
The Bulging Ballast.
Perfect.
It's all about the alliteration. It's ship
Yeah.
names. Maybe just the Bulge.
The Bulge.
Yeah,
Digging it.
I dig it.
B-U-L-G-E. All right.
Can we set our horoscope for our ship?
No, I don't think we can. Although,
Yeah.
if we could. Fucking. I know nothing
Pisces.
about horoscopes. I was going to say something. I was like, I know nothing about this.
Cancer?
Yeah.
I like crab.
Yeah. A different kind of cancer. Alright, so the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. So basically what this game is this is the basic screen that you have for each time you jump, and then this is your hole, and if it gets all the way down, then you blow up and die a terrible death in space. And then you have a sort of like a power generator here that when everything's powered down, that's how much total power you have. And then you can put a certain amount of power into different places. So like if you wanted to power up all of the weapons at once, you'd have to allocate 3 power to the weapons, and then obviously you want to be moving around in your ship and you want the shields to be working.
See. So men are ordered throughout the ship. Are you the captain of the ship?
Yeah, it's essentially you tell each of these guys what to do, and then they can die or fight accordingly.
Oh, let's do this.
All right, so we're gonna go and jump to this distress signal here. When you arrive, the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt, and you find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment.
Damsels.
Yeah, damsels, except, pirates, so ugly damsels.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So we have 2 options here.
they don't have to be pretty. They just have to be unconscious.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Let's just accept that and move on. So we have 2 options. The first one is trying to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks, which obviously,
Isn't it a mine belt? So there's gases? Are they mining gases or ore?
I assume ore, because it didn't say otherwise.
Right.
Or we could just destroy the ship and take their
the
loot.
entire belt.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, just where they're
Destroy
stuck.
the loot ship. They're just pirates. Yeah, they're just pirates, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck pirates. All right, so we're gonna blow. Oh,
Are we pirates?
no, I mean technically not, but we're kind of acting like it at this point. So you decide that the pirate is not worth saving, and fire a few volleys into their hull. Before you can scrap the remains, another pirate ship flashes on your radar. Perhaps they saw your deed, or perhaps they want to claim the spoils for themselves. But for whatever reason, they're charging weapons.
Well,
Okay, so this
what
is
should we do?
well, there's no option now.
Oh,
So
I get him.
this is the screen that basically all the combat is based off of. So Actually, I'm gonna power down engines and put
Combat
it into
screen.
med
All right,
bay.
men at the ready. Fucking.
Yeah. So right now you're the pilot. Dilstroy is on guns, and I'm working the engines. And
Excellent.
then if you have a guy in a room, it not only gives bonuses to that. So like when you're in the pilot, we move around and it's harder to hit us. And when Dilstroy is in the guns, they work faster and more efficiently.
Excellent.
Yeah. So basically, I have it paused right now, but the combat is actually
Is it turn-based?
no, it's live, which is you can pause it and then do this sort of stuff just to get more strategy in.
Right.
But
Kind of like a VAT system.
yeah, sort of. It's very comparable to the VAT system in Fallout. So basically, what I have here is a burst laser, which has to charge up and then fires a couple lasers into the enemy ship, and then basically how you use weapons in this game is you select it and then target a certain part of the ship that you want to be firing at.
Right.
But shields
first.
exactly. Shields will take the first hit or however many hits of shields they have.
Indeed.
So a common rule of thumb is just to fire at their shields first,
Right.
just so.
Can you prime those hyperdrives?
Yeah, the FTL drive will be charging up the whole time. So once it's charged all the way, we can jump out and leave if we need to.
Sweet.
But for some reason, I don't think we're gonna be having much trouble with the pirate scout.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the burst laser.
What, scout ship?
Yeah, this is just a pirate scout.
Shit.
Yeah, so
There's
it's
more nearby.
probably, but it's not a very tough ship.
Yeah.
So we're gonna unpause here, and then the burst lasers aimed at their shield. So as soon as that gets charged up, it'll fire. And then I also have the Artemis rockets. So the rocket will fire, and then okay. So what happened here is we beat them up so bad just in that first volley that they're trying to surrender. So we can either accept their surrender and get 2 missiles, a drone part, and 9 scrap, or we can just kill them.
What do we get if we blow them asunder?
Generally more scrap, but we probably won't get any drone parts, and if any, it'll be probably just 1 missile.
Can we execute prisoners?
We're not. If we let them live, we're not actually taking them prisoner. We'll just let them go and take this for instead of their lives.
All right. Yeah, I'd say that's fair enough.
Okay, so we're gonna let them live. So yeah, our guns were.
Is there an open container law in space?
I don't think so. You can drink all you want.
Woo-woo.
Yeah, I don't think the space cops are gonna show up anytime soon.
Shout out to Evan.
Yeah.
Shout out to future Evan.
Yeah. All right. So this is the jump map, and if we can decide to do a bunch of different things here. We can either try and explore more to find other ships and more scrap, or maybe some stores to buy some weapons from,
Yeah, you know.
or we can just haul ass towards the exit. Because the end goal of this game is to get to the other side of what's essentially this galaxy,
Yeah.
and warn the Federation that there's a weak spot on the capital ship of the rebels, and then you have to fight the capital ship, and if you win, then you win the whole thing.
Shout out. Hey, why is Dilstroy ailing?
So Dilstroy got hurt because when we fired our volley, they fired their volley as well,
Oh, yes.
and they took down the shields and then hit the weapons room once. So Dilstroy is 85 out of 100, but there's no problem because we can just send him to the med bay.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. We're a
Yeah.
fully outfitted ship here, it looks like.
Yeah, you start out pretty well. There's a bunch of different setups that you can start out with, but the Kestrel's not a bad one. Okay, so what we're going to do is from here, we can either jump towards the exit or try and explore what's over here. It's up to you.
Are we good enough to go to the next stage? Like, do we have enough equipment?
Right now, we're still a pretty basic ship, so we'll want to get more. First of all, we want more scrap so we can upgrade our ship, and this is the upgrade section.
The bulge, it's great.
Yeah. So if we want to upgrade the bulge, we can put scrap into getting better shields or better engines, so the FTL charges
Noticeably
quicker.
so.
Yeah, and then our dodge is also better, so we get hit less. And then you need to put power into the weapons section if you want to power more things at once.
I see.
And then the reactor, you need to put power in to power everything.
So,
So right now we don't have enough scrap to do any of
the
it.
reactor's a power bottom, and subsystem is kind of like
like a solid top.
Solid top. All
A
right.
solid top.
I can
Yeah.
dig the ship.
That's exactly what it is. All right, so we're gonna jump right in between here. Not necessarily straight towards the exit, but also not just.
Wait,
Oh.
fucked around. Were you? Oh.
Yeah. So this is a rebel ship. A rebel ship moves in to engage. You attempt to open communications, but realize the futility of that action when you see the ship is run by an AI.
Also fruitility.
Yeah, well, you need it. You don't want scurvy.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Now they just take shots of lime juice every 6 or 4 months.
Right, yeah. No joke. This motherfucker does that in real life. Does not eat fruit enough, so he needs to take shots of, what, lime juice?
Yeah.
Lime juice every couple months. Because, scurvy, lockjaw, bad stuff.
Bad stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the enemy FTL is charging, which means that they want to escape. They're trying to get away to warn the Rebel fleet, and that'll be bad for us because the Rebel fleet will get a bonus, and if they catch up to us, then it's pretty hard to get away. So I'm gonna power down.
We're not gonna run though because we're not.
Right, no, we don't want to run. We want to kill them before they run because they're trying to get away, and if they do actually get away, then
Right.
we'll suffer some consequences.
The ultimate consequence. Oh, is that their ship?
This is their ship right here, and then that's a drone that they send over. That's one of the.
Oh, they got our shields, man.
Yeah, it's okay. They recharge,
Oh.
but it does take a little bit of time for them to recharge.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and fired a rocket into their engines, so their FTL is delayed, so they can't actually leave until that's repaired.
Okay.
But their shields are also down, so it's basically just a matter of time now. And I'm not firing a rocket right now just because I want to save those. They're relatively rare. They're not really super rare, but they are powerful. And
Excellent shot, sir.
yeah, well, it's not hard when the dude's almost dead.
Yeah, well,
Thank you, nonetheless. All right, so we're going to start heading towards the exit because that Rebel fleet's starting to come around the corner, and if they catch us, it's not super good.
Bad news. Hire the mercenary.
You find a mercenary for hire at this beacon. Their unique skills can sometimes prove to be useful. So we can hire them to delay the rebels, we can hire them to scout the sector, we can fight the ship, or we can just leave.
Do we get XP from battles?
Not necessarily XP, but we do get scrap, which we can use to upgrade our ship and buy new stuff. And they're charging scrap to do these services.
Based on your assessment as an experienced captain, could we stand a chance against these mercenaries?
Oh yeah, we can take out these mercenaries pretty easily.
All right. I'm in agreement with this.
All right. So we're gonna fight them because
They're mercenaries.
yeah, they're assholes.
Rebel
So
scum.
yeah, wow, yeah,
Yeah.
Screw rebels.
mercenary scum.
yeah, same thing.
It's all about the Empire.
Right. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing we always do: is fire at the shields and then rocket at their weapon system. Another thing you can do, which is pretty useful, is you can turn auto fire on. So when it's targeted like that, when it's targeted like that, it can it just does it over and over again. Normally, you'd have to manually do it every time.
I see.
So they're trying to escape. It's okay because
Take out their hyperdrives.
we fire at their engine, and there you go. So it's delayed again, and then the burst laser will take care of it.
Excellent shot, Dilstroy.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Dilstroy's doing a pretty good job over there.
There he is.
All right, well, they died, and now we are collecting all their materials. So they dropped 2 rockets, a drone part, and 16 scrap.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, fuck mercenaries.
Fuck mercenaries.
All right, so there's a store here, so we're going to head over there.
Logical concourse.
Right. So,
Is scrap the currency or is it just...
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, scrap is essentially money. So, go ahead and just repair the hull up to maximum, because if that goes down, then obviously we
You
die.
gotta.
And this is a permadeath game, so if you die once, you got to restart all the way from the beginning.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Alright, I like that.
no mercy. So we don't actually have enough money to buy any of the useful things here, so we're just gonna move on. We could buy fuel, but we have 15, so we don't really need it. It's better just to keep it for upgrades. And we are on hard, so we get less scrap than usual. Okay, so an especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free, unharmed.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I'm saying we're not gonna surrender to slavers.
Trying
Slavers
to
are
roll
assholes.
up on us.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing we always do. All right. So this should be an easy fight, not necessarily the easiest that we've
Whoa.
had. Yeah. Okay. So we hit them with one volley and they're trying to run away, and our shields are.
Looks like we've got a fire.
Yeah, the fire is bad. You want to definitely.
Is that in the cargo hold?
That's in the shield room.
Okay.
So right now our shields are damaged, so we don't have any shields. Doesn't matter
Dude,
because
they
they're
are
dead.
wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only takes 2 volleys. So they're dead. We got a bunch of useful stuff, and then I'm gonna
Nice.
send over everybody to deal with that fire.
Good call.
Because if that gets going too much, then we'll all die, which is bad normally.
Normally.
Yeah. Just
Under extraneous. Extraneous?
yeah, it's great.
Under excrementanious circumstances.
Right.
Being on fire is okay sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna send myself and Dilstroy to the med bay just to get healed up.
It's
Just
all right.
kidding. We need to power that up first. There we go. So now they're healed up.
We should have bought D batteries at the convenience store.
Yeah.
It's so damn expensive.
They just I can't do it, man. It's just
Yeah.
not worth it.
I don't go to Target nearly as often as I need to for batteries.
Right. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Target.
Shout out to Target.
Oh, okay. So
This episode of Dude, what are we called again?
yeah, that's a good question.
I thought we had a name.
Did we?
I think we decided on one.
Did we?
I think we did. Yeah. We were doing GTA.
Enter name here.
Yeah. Insert name.
So yeah. So that sponsored by Target.
Sponsored by Target.
Not actually sponsored by Target.
Yeah, that was a joke. Anything we say and do can be represented for us in a court of law.
That sounded perfectly legal to me.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, we stumbled upon another store. So honestly, it's just
Hold on. I don't know.
it's all good.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. So minor technical difficulties.
Nah, the monitor
It's all
just
good.
went to sleep. Yeah.
Okay. So there's nothing here really worth buying, so we're gonna move on again.
Let's do it.
Actually, let's upgrade the ship. So we have 47. We could buy 2 things of shields. So the trouble is that you can't just buy the upgrade to the system.
Mm.
You also have to buy enough power to power that new upgrade. So if we were to buy 2 shield upgrades with 40 scrap, then we would also need to spend another 40 scrap to buy the extra
Power
To
needed
power.
to power the shields.
exactly.
Right.
But right now, we're not really doing anything else with it. We could upgrade the doors, which would make it hard for enemies that board us to get around and fires to spread. We could do sensors, which means that we can see more stuff about the other ships. Or we could do the piloting, which means that we get a good evasion chance. So we get hit less often.
Probably piloting, I think.
Yeah, I think we're going to put 1 into piloting, and then let's throw 1 into sensors as well.
Yeah.
Just because that's fun to
That
have.
is exactly what I would have said.
Well, there you go. Great minds think alike.
Indeed.
Okay, so now we're in the. Alright, so we've arrived at the long range beacon where the FTL drive is charged. When the FTL drive is charged, we can jump to the next sector. So this guy's offering 4 missiles for 1 fuel. We could. That's probably worth it.
Is that a good price?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good price. It's just if you run out of fuel, you're kind of fucked. Because you have to
See that.
Oh,
Just
cool. All right, so we can go to
tries.
rock controlled or an uncharted nebula. Rock controlled will be like we did in that one, where we can actually see what's going on, but there'll be a bunch of enemy rock ships. In the uncharted nebula, you can't really see what's going on, and a lot of the systems don't work as well. Like the cameras, you don't see anything on the enemy ship.
Shit. Am I the only one who imagined Dwayne Johnson, like a crew of Dwayne Johnsons in one ship?
That
How would we defeat that?
we wouldn't be
I
able
don't
to.
think we, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think we could.
We wouldn't be able to. That's like what, 3 or 4 WWE belts?
Fucking.
That's crazy.
Do those stack? Like, are they.
I'd imagine they probably stack.
They're probably exponential, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
You might get an evolved Rikishi out of that.
that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like Voltron. The more you add, the better it gets.
Right, yeah.
Shout out to Red versus Blue. All right, so let's go to the rock-controlled sector, because nebulas suck. So we're going to run into more enemies here, but we'll be able to see what the fuck is going on, which is better.
Yeah, slightly.
So we're going to be doing that. We don't have any money to go to the store, so let's just go towards the exit.
Yeah, let's go steal some money. I mean, nobly acquire some coin.
Right. We're not going to steal it from these pirates. We're just going to kill the pirates and then take it off their dead bodies.
They don't need it?
It's fair game. Right. They're going to be dead. They don't need it. So, same thing we always do. Burst laser into shields and then rocket into their weapon system. So, these...
Oh, rocking into your weapon system.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You got me.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got their shields, or damaged at least. So,
we can see where they're doing on their shield?
yeah, that's what the sensor upgrade did.
Nice.
Yeah. That's not good.
fucking
So I'm gonna send myself to go over because that's a hull breach. So oxygen is leaking out of that right now, which is bad.
That is bad. You got a spacesuit back there?
No. Let's find the pirate's dead. But
Still though.
when
You're fucking dying though.
yes, I am. But actually, let's send somebody else in there to help repairing.
Fucking tag me out there, dude. You're gonna die.
We're good. Okay, so when a room turns to that like the striped red and then darker red, it means that there's no oxygen in there, and then humans will immediately start to die when they're in there.
So we don't have any airlock suits in the ship.
Nope.
We should invest in some suits, or at least like a snorkel.
I don't think that works in space, but
it totally works.
Good idea.
You just need a really long snorkel.
Yeah, you want to reach back to
You ever
Earth.
notice every time that we're cruising about in the galaxy, there's a planet behind us?
Yeah.
Surely there's a long enough read.
Well, we're jumping from place to place instead of just flying from one to the other. So we're jumping to where there are already FTL beacons, which is most of the time planets.
Shout out to JMP.
Yeah, don't know what that means.
I just clipped my audio levels there with the P.
Yeah, sure did.
Sure did there, bro.
All right. So we ran into another pirate, and I didn't pause it, so they have a leg up on us. So we're going to do, like we always do, we're going to fire the burst laser into the shields and the rocket into their weapon system.
Bars.
Not super complicated, but it works. So, don't fuck with success.
Dilstroy's getting some shit over now.
Yeah, Dilstroy's got his work cut out for him. But we're just going to go ahead and keep hitting their weapon system with the rockets.
Damn, sucker.
I'm going to send you back there to start repairing the shields, because that's bad.
Let's do that a little bit. You ever notice how this ship is almost laid out like the Ebon Hawk?
Yeah, it does look very similar.
So you got the camera room and your med bay, and that's kind of like the same area. The hyperdrive is in the rear of the ship, too.
Explain to those of our listeners that do not know what the Ebon Hawk is.
The Ebon Hawk is the patron ship of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords edition.
Also the first one.
Also
that's the one I played.
I didn't play that one.
Yeah, well, that's because you're a noob.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, they're both great games.
We should do a full play of that, actually.
Yeah, we absolutely should. Okay, so back to FTL.
Yeah. Back to the present.
Right. We just killed the pirate again because we're awesome. So now we're going to jump to the next beacon. So there's a distress beacon over here, one over here, and then there's just kind of like empty space.
What's it like on easy if this is hard?
Yeah, we're doing pretty well so far, but it gets very difficult very quickly.
I can see that.
The thing about this game is that if you're not super careful, you can die immediately. Like any one of these engagements, if we were just screwing around, which we kind of were for that one, but if we were screwing around more, we could die and then have to restart from the beginning.
Oh. That's unfortunate if that were to happen.
Yeah, it's,
not favorable.
Right.
Hold on, let me see if this works.
Okay,
Popping them peas. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't work very well, does it?
Not at all.
Not very well.
Already got a janky ass setup.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so a ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? Could be dangerous. So if we go into this asteroid field, it's very possible that we could take hull damage. We could take hull damage from all the asteroids flying around.
Hellslight.
Yeah, same thing. But we could get some good stuff if we search the ship and there's something there. So.
Ooh. Well, I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, Captain.
I agree. Let's go for it. So, you find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. It looks like a massive asteroid is in a direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can first. What do they take? Take the weapon and any spare scrap, or the stasis chamber. So I think what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen?
Remember from the stasis chamber?
Maybe, or we could get the cloning subsystem, which means that if people die, they just come back as a weaker version of themselves. Or we could grab the weapon and spare scrap.
How weaker of a weaker version?
Just like
Standardly weak?
yeah, they take like a stat bonus, or a stat hit, so they have like less health and they lose experience that they have gained doing whatever they're doing. But it's either that or a weapon. So, and we get money as well with the weapon as well.
I don't know. What do you think?
Honestly, either one's good. We don't really have the scrap to support another weapon right now, but it does come with some extra money.
Yeah, I mean, which one's worth more, do you think? The chance of a weapon or the chance of a cloning subsystem?
And honestly, I haven't run into this random encounter yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the stasis chamber is probably worth more.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
All right, so we grab the stasis chamber. Your crew drags the pod back into your ship before the asteroid smashes into the ship, shattering through the crystal coating, and destroying the ship.
Crystal in my lap.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So we got an augment, damaged stasis pod. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. Cool. So we got $9 and then that. All right. Well,
All right.
net gain.
Yeah.
So we didn't lose anything,
We
which
need
is
a
good.
scientist.
Yeah, we do.
The scientist.
As a naturally warlike species with few intergalactic diplomatic ties, the Rock people have garnered quite a reputation as fearsome pirates. You stumble across one of their ships, and they probably live up to the type. What?
I just pictured a lot of Dwayne Johnsons in a tricorn hat.
Yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean,
Exactly.
but with entirely Rock Johnson.
Just like on a ship, like staring at you, giving you that stare, you know?
The Dwayne the Rock
The
Johnson
rock stare, man. I know.
Internet, if you could make a picture of that, please,
Oh, dude.
that would possibly be the greatest thing
Absolutely.
ever.
We'll get you sponsored by Target.
Get you that in that we got.
Yeah, man.
All right, so
I hear lube's pretty cheap there.
yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I gotta give it to that check register guy though, because I put it on the thing, and he just looked at it and looked at me and then looked back to what he was doing, and he didn't like give anything away. And then when it was my turn, he was like, beep, like grabbed it like super quick. He didn't even like turn it around and look at it. He was like, beep. You want a bag? Yes, please.
Yeah, so the pretext of that story is that Kelly was at Target buying lube.
Yeah, I also had to buy it on a credit card because I didn't have any cash on me. So that's gonna be in the credit card statement.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. There's definitely
I really can't.
there's
wait for
proof
that
now.
moment. You know who checks their credit card statements?
Who's that?
My dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
that will be an interesting story.
Indeed. We might get separate statements because the card's in my name, but he has excellent credit, so I just kind of have to snag onto that.
Take his credit and his lube.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
It's your lube now.
It's my lube now.
Anyway, these pirates are almost done. The rock species in general is they're really good at close combat, but their pirates are, same as any other pirates.
Yeah.
Get their ass kicked.
Selfish and short-sighted.
Quite. All right, so we're gonna buy a shield and then, or one thing in the shields, and then
We
one
only
in
got
power.
9 power bars.
Yeah.
How many people are there? 3 of us?
Yes.
It's like 3 days worth of protein.
Not that kind of power bar.
Do we have a fucking gym in the ship?
I mean, I would imagine we do. It's just like not on the front part because
Right.
it's not
You gotta lift up the floor panels and there's a set of weights.
right. It's like the Underground Railroad,
Yeah.
but with working out.
Mm-hmm. And less black people.
You don't know that.
You know what? That's true.
All right, so we're
You know, I hear the smuggling compartment is actually next to that one.
next to the Underground Railroad
Yes.
that you can also work out in.
I haven't looked in that compartment for a while, so we might have some unexpected
Guests.
guests.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
You know, the way you say guests makes it sound like the way morticians say guests.
Guests.
Yeah. I was thinking like, what are they called? Fugitive?
Fugitives.
No. Like people that
stowaways. Yeah.
Dude, their ship got fucked a little bit, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're pretty good at this game.
Not to brag or anything, but
We're fucking amazing.
fucking yeah, I got a horse stick.
That's it.
It's good
No,
every
there's
time.
nothing to add to that. That's it.
That's-
All right, so we kicked their ass again. The problem with this, let's go to
Go to a civilian sector.
let's go to Zoltan's.
Fire on some passenger civilian transports.
Sure,
Yeah.
free stuff. Because stealing. So
Yeah.
there's a bunch of stores, but we don't have that much money. So let's see if we can run into another pirate to then kill. And yeah, there you go. Oh, never mind. Huh. All right. Well, we got a healing burst. I don't know what it does. Apparently, it teleports. Oh, okay. So it's like it heals people inside the ship. Not necessarily.
Do they have to be in the healing sector? With the med bay?
No, I don't think so. Like if you power this up, and it uses a missile to do it, but when you power that up, it heals people. Not that it matters, because we're immediately gonna sell it.
All right. Sounds
Yeah,
good. How much do we get for that?
$20.
Fucking yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That was plus $20.
exactly.
So we almost made up for that salvage shit.
Right.
Yeah.
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 My bad.
We still got some fuel though.
Yeah. All right. So
DNA. Nice.
yeah, we could do that.
Well, we're dudes, so we don't have to buy DNA.
That's true. Well, you're not buying the DNA from other people.
Give me a Dixie cup, you know. I don't see anybody else in this cockpit.
I mean, sure. That's. Yup. Just gonna leave it at that.
What were we saying?
Nothing. Nothing, man. We ain't saying shit. All right. So we're gonna do that one more time. And now, if we power down the med bay, we can have an extra level of shields. So now we can take 2 hits,
Nice.
which is good. Dilstroy's been injured for a while.
My
I'm gonna put him
ex-girlfriend
on
used to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 2 hits. You mean like?
Nah, no. I was
Like-
talking about like drugs.
No, man. No. Nothing bad. Just like drugs.
Well, see, you made it sound like it was like
Like a
Abuse.
spousal abuse.
yeah, like a domestic violence case. You know?
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
why? Because that's what you made it sound like.
That's maybe a little bit. I'm just, get your mind out of the gutters.
Yeah, I apologize. Hey, you know what? Kids, spousal abuse is never a joke.
It's true.
Unless it's on like a TV show and then they make a joke out of it.
Unless we're making jokes about it.
Right. Unless you make a joke about it, spousal abuse is never a joke.
It's very serious.
It's a very serious subject.
Speaking of being serious, I still can't take life seriously.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the board game?
No.
It's like a fake Monopoly.
Dude, I used to play that by myself.
That
Well, I don't have
that
any,
is incredibly ironic.
I don't have any
They-
siblings. That's the only board game that I had.
So you had no life, so you played the game Life by yourself.
I did.
Excellent.
I actually really like the game of life.
That's good. Shit, dude. That's fucking depressing.
A little bit.
All right. So we ran into a little more powerful assholes.
Yeah,
so
dude.
fucking
They have rockets.
Oh,
Shit.
that's bad.
Let's get into that room.
yeah. So we're gonna send
I
some
got
guys
this,
to
guys.
repair their.
Oh, the doors are
cool.
stuck.
They sent a jammer in. Oh, and the piloting is also starting to go down. So I'm gonna send myself over there.
It's okay, I brought my hydro spanner. Oh, shit.
Okay, so we're gonna.
shit's rocking, man. We
Yeah.
lost lights and cameras here.
Yeah, we lost the camera section there. We need to get the weapons back online. That's almost fixed.
Okay,
Shields are going. Oh shit! Oh, you might have just died. I did not know there wasn't any oxygen in there. Probably should have been paying better attention to that. So weapons are back online, so we can start firing the burst laser again.
Hey, this is Dillstroy.
Yeah, Dillstroy's the only one left.
You in the cockpit?
Nope, no one is in the cockpit.
Well, shit.
Yeah, everyone's gonna die.
Weapons are down. Shields are down.
Yeah, we
Engines
need
are
to.
down.
Actually, that's very bad. So
You
we're
power
gonna.
up the hyperdrive?
No, we need a pilot to do that, but we're all right. Well, they left.
They left. Well,
This is what I mean. This
Yeah.
is what I mean. That this game can get real hard, real quick.
they were laughing their asses off and they just left.
Yeah. Okay. So not the greatest fight that we've been in.
Not our proudest moment.
So Kelly's dead.
Look at that.
Nice professionalism.
I can cut that.
So Kelly's dead.
I will now be narrating for Dillstroy,
Yeah.
which is also me. So that's it's ironic.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So basically, we survived, but
Barely.
not well.
Not well.
The hull's down to less than 50%. We don't have a ton of scrap. We're low on fuel. We're out of rockets. And our pilot's dead.
Yeah. Does anyone else know how to fly this hold?
Technically, everyone does, just not super well. I'm
Right.
gonna go ahead and send myself up there.
Yeah, you go do that. I'm just gonna hit shit with a wrench.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan for now. All right, so that wasn't our proudest day.
Right. So did we lose lights?
We lost the camera system,
Right.
so that's what I'm repairing right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and send Dillstroy in there to repair that a little bit faster. So we're gonna have to change our strategy a bit. So Dillstroy is gonna be on gun still, and then I'm gonna be on piloting.
We can manage this two-man style.
Yeah, definitely.
We should get a droid or something to manage the engines.
We can do that. We just need a certain system, and other ships start with that, and
Oh.
you can buy it, but it's pretty expensive.
Would you say it was like a tessellated intelligence system?
I would not say that because that went right over my head. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a small joke because of the TIS 100. The assembly game.
Kelly's a fucking nerd.
Do you remember like move up, down, move up, left?
I remember.
Add
Fucking
ACC
nerd.
register, backup register.
All right, so we're back to refugees and shit. So we encountered a refugee, and they're drifting around. Looks like they're out of fuel. Let's talk to them. Yeah, there you go. Same thing. So a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. That's no good. It claims that the refugees are criminals and that we were escorting fugitives. And now they're attacking us. So we're out of rockets. So
We're out
all
of
we have are
rockets.
the burst lasers. So we're gonna.
All right, we got this though.
So Zoltan ships have a essentially what's like a one-use shield over their normal shield. So we have to damage that all the way down, and then that doesn't recharge. But we have to get through it first.
Okay.
And judging from their weapon setup, this is probably going to end poorly. But we're gonna do what we can.
To the last man.
Yeah. And I have a feeling it might end up coming to the last man.
We'll come to that.
So, our first.
Okay.
All right. So already not doing super great.
They're rocking the boat, Ben.
Yeah. So we got their shields, their Zoltan shield mostly down. They're firing scrap and shit at us to do hull damage. We're taking
Oh, that was a close one.
quite a bit of
That
damage.
was a close one. How do they know I'm in here?
This is not good.
Oh, fuck.
So the doors are fine for now. Get him to repair that and then heal himself.
So yeah, they're shitty aim, as far as I can see.
Yeah, which is good.
We need to get someone on guns, right?
Yeah, that will help. But right now, if he goes in there and then they fire at guns, which it seems like they're doing, Oh shit.
We lost oxygen.
Oxygen's down and there's a fire in there, so we're gonna be sending the guy over there as well.
There's a fire in the oxygen room. Wouldn't that just explode everything?
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Well, not exactly, but everything is blowing up.
Oh, we
So
can't
this is-
take any more hits.
This is bad.
This is bad.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave. Let's
Viking
leave.
funeral.
Well. And now we get to die in space.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was super easy until
Yeah.
it got very hard.
Indeed.
So our score is 7-14. That's pretty shit.
Did we get past the first stage? Or did we stay in the starting area?
No, we got to like 2 or 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
It's bad.
I'll take it.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. We're dead.
Dude,
Very dead.
I think it's safe to say that our assholes have been torn asunder.
Very, very much so. So, you know, that was our feeble attempt at FTL.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, you know, hopefully.
Right.
All right. So, we'll
Yeah.
see you guys next time.